I'm going to be filming this minimal look that you could probably get done in about maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. It's very glam. It's still like kind of a lot of makeup, but your skin's peeking through. It's just really, really pretty, and it's complimentary on any face, I guess you would say. I know that this isn't really a lot of makeup. I am going to be doing more looks where it's a lot more dramatic than this, but I just felt like it was kind of needed because most of my subscribers really don't wear a lot of makeup and they kind of can't relate to any of the looks that I put out there, so I felt like this video was kind of crucial. So if you want to know how to achieve this very minimal look that doesn't really take a long time, then just keep watching. Starting off, I already did my eyebrows. This is just preference. You can do them however you want. And then I use the Pond's moisturizer, and I'm just going to be rubbing this everywhere. Moisturizing is so important because it gives you a nice base for your makeup. Even if you have oily skin, you still need to moisturize because it also tells your face to stop making oil, so it'll kind of make it less oily. And plus, this one's only $1. It's really nice. I'm putting it on my neck because I don't really want my neck to be crusty and my face to be moisturized. And then I'm using the Tarte Maracuja oil, and it's just a dropper product. And I'm just dropping that all over my face and rubbing it in. This step, honestly, you don't really have to do it, but I'm just kind of extra. But it's really nice. I use it twice a day and I really like it, and I've honestly found that it's made my skin a lot smoother and it just looks a lot more supple, which obviously I like. And I'm using the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Oil, and I'm putting this obviously around my eye area, and it's just really nice because it makes my eyes less puffy, and I don't know, it just does something. You can kind of see the difference right now, but any eye cream or oil would work. I just think that it's really nice, and also it's extra. It's not really necessary. You don't really have to do it, but I just like doing a lot of prepping whenever I'm wearing a lot less makeup. Then I'm using the Milani Prime Shield, and this is the matte one, and I'm going to be putting this everywhere. And yes, this step is necessary in my opinion, and it's just going to smooth out my face, and it's going to make my makeup last longer, and it's going to get rid of all of my pores, and it's really, really nice, and so I recommend this step highly. This next part is so extra, I'm so sorry, but I'm using the Mario Badescu facial spray, and I'm going to be spraying this all over my face and patting in the product. To add dimension to my face, I'm using the Model Co contour stick, and I am kind of going crazy with this because it is very light. This product was given to me by my mom's friend, so thank you, Miss Gillian, for giving this to me. I really like it. Blending this out with the Real Technique sponge, I really prefer to use a sponge in minimal makeup rather than a brush because a brush does give you a more full coverage effect, and I feel like this just makes it look more airbrushed and natural and put into your skin. Concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm going to be putting in this in all the places that I normally do, but just a lot lighter, if that makes any sense. And I wasn't going to use the Tarte Shape Tape because that's just a little bit too heavy duty, and this concealer is more natural looking. Going back in with my Real Technique sponge, I'm just going to be pressing the product into my skin. To set my contour and my concealer, I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and rather than spreading the product around, I'm going to be patting it into the skin so that none of the product leaves my face because I want this to be as full coverage as I possibly can. For blush, I'm using the Milani Luminosa blush, and I'm going to be putting this all over my cheeks because I want a lot of life to this look, and I'm also putting it across the nose for a sun-kissed look. I'm going back in with the rose water, and I'm spraying this on my face so that the powder melts into my skin and it looks more natural. For highlight, I'm using the NYX Pearl Mania Loose Pigment, and even though this is a natural look, I still like to have a blinding highlight because I feel like it just looks more complete. I'm also applying the highlight on the high points of my face for an overall fresh and dewy look. To conceal veins and prime, I'm using the same concealer, and then I'm going in with my Too Faced bronzer just to add a little depth to my eyes. Here's me like 2 hours later. I actually went to go eat, and so that's why I don't have the headband on, but anyways, I'm just using an eyelash curler, and I'm going to be, I guess, prepping my eyes for mascara. For mascara, I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion, and I'm just putting this on my eyelashes. I'm not doing anything too fancy because I do want this to be a natural look. Now for the fun part, I'm using the Anastasia Jet Brow Pomade, and I'm going to be making fake freckles, and I really like doing this whenever I do a natural look because it just looks like I'm not really wearing any makeup, and I've actually had people tell me that, so that's kind of why I do it. I've actually had people like low-key negative and being like, wow, you look really pretty with a lot less makeup. And I'm like, psych, you were fooled, I'm wearing more. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just kind of dotting them on with a small little liner brush, and then I'm patting them in for a more natural look. Now that the fake freckles are done, I'm topping off this look with a lip gloss, and this is the Maybelline Color Elixir in the shade Flushing Essence. And I just wanted a little Kazam in my look to have a little bit of color, but also some gloss to complement the overall dewy look. And so now we are finished with this somewhat not caked up look. Okay, so that was all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you like voiceovers and give this a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing, wonderful day, and bye.